So movies.
You talk movies?
Yeah.
Top 5 movies.
That's really broad. Jesus.
I really hate that.
Could you?
Blake,
Could
you're
you?
on thin ice.
Could
man.
you do top
I
5
really
movies?
No.
I could
I
give
couldn't.
you
Muppets.
I could.
Yeah,
give
it
you
would be
some.
on there.
If you like movies, like I actually am. I love like the art of filmmaking.
Yeah.
And like, I'm not a big film buff. Like I couldn't tell you like I don't go all the way back to like the
classics.
Like the golden-
Godfather and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Like people could go way back even before then and start talking
Yeah.
about westerns and like
Yeah.
Clint Eastwood and all that. But I like modern film. I like Interstellar is up there. That's a pretty controversial take, but
Interstellar.
I love Interstellar.
and I think the score is great. The story is kind of like it's
Can Jack be my new
Please
co-host?
bring up an image of Interstellar.
An image. If you had to pick an image to represent Interstellar, like a still.
The scene where he's like crying through the wall. He's just no wait. The one where he's crying in the capsule or the space shuttle.
Yeah.
I can give you two images. There's
When
this
he's on
one of
the-
Anne Hathaway and Matthew McConaughey, just looking off to the side, and then there's this one where they're in this ocean-esque
Miller's
area.
Planet.
Is this a theater film or
It was-
a streaming?
It came out in
2015.
2015, yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
It was it's a good.
That was a dark year for me.
really.
Yeah.
Oh,
What happened?
who hurt you? Interstellar?
Not Interstellar, obviously, because I didn't see it, but it could have.
Maybe that would have your year would have
Maybe.
if you saw it.
I recommend it. Like I think Matthew McConaughey and Anne Hathaway, right?
Yeah.
Their performances are great. I mean, all the actors really bring a lot to the table. The score is great. The visual effects are great.
Yeah.
Do you
And
know
the
what-
science behind it.
There's science.
Yeah.
Do you know what my favorite Anne Hathaway movie is?
What is it?
Ella Enchanted.
We were talking about that.
I know.
the
I'm
other
just kidding.
night.
It's really not, but I just needed to call back to that joke that we made.
It's one of those movies where like I saw the poster for it and I was like, I must have seen this movie because it came out in like
Have you seen Ella Enchanted before?
2004?
No.
No.
I feel like it's the movie that they put on at
What's
school
the last movie you watched?
all the way.
Yes, or at least 75%.
That's a great question.
May I answer the question for myself?
Yeah,
Oh,
go ahead.
wait, do you know?
For me, I know
Oh, okay,
the last
yeah.
movie I watched.
Go for it because I just remember.
We talked about it the other day. The Tomorrow War.
Oh,
Tomorrow War is plural. Tomorrow War singular.
the Chris Pratt time travel thing.
Yes,
Yeah. What'd you think of it?
that was the last movie I watched.
Yeah.
I thought it was very scary.
Oh, okay.
Scary. Is it a horror film or?
It is
kind
not.
of a
It is
drama?
just like a action-packed adrenaline. What are they called? What's the term for it?
Thriller? Not
Thriller. Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
An action thriller.
Okay. Sure.
There were some jump moments where I like.
Yeah. Well, I already function at a level of anxiety where I
Oh.
feel like I'm.
You just signed yourself up for
What did the
2.5
I saw
hours of
online?
torture.
Sitting here in bed with the amount of adrenaline as someone who's being hunted for sport, like, so that's just my baseline, right? So that movie took me to a place where I did not think was humanly possible.
You want a good thriller?
The answer is no, but I will listen. I will hear you out.
It's a horror thriller. I mean, Silence of the Lambs is pretty
Yes.
good.
Yeah.
The Hills Have Eyes. That one's actually like a real thriller.
Yeah.
What's the? Let me think. The one where like the home invasion movie. Do you know that one?
Keanu Reeves.
Home Alone. I know. I was just about to say Home Alone.
No. Neighbors. I think you're in the forest and and then the guys in the masks and the sacks over their heads show up and they start terrorizing a family or
Yeah,
something.
it's like a tagline of like, "Why did you do this to us? Because you were home," or something like
Yeah.
that.
That's a really scary film. Home invasion kind of freaks me out. It's very real.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, statistically in the United States, probably not, but it feels like something that can really happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Criminal Minds, right? Have you ever seen the home invasion episodes of Criminal Minds were always those were the scary ones for me because I feel like that was more likely.
Yeah, those shows have an allure like that. They definitely draw you in with realistic kind of like SVU. And
Yeah.
they shine a light on a lot of real problems that people face, real traumas.
Yeah.
Those shows bring a lot of interesting people into academia too.
Okay, yeah.
So when I was going to school, I went to school for criminal justice for my bachelor's and criminology for my master's. And there were a lot of people who were like, oh, I want to go to the FBI because of blank or,
Sure.
Because of
blank.
crime podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a big,
Yeah.
That was a big one when I was starting graduate school. People were obsessed with it.
Yeah, true crime.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that explode in popularity, and I like it. It's a good genre.
Yeah.
Frightening.
I don't find myself listening to those podcasts very often.
Yeah.
No, I don't really watch podcasts.